We're live.
Striking.
Okay, give us one moment. We're just fixing some technical problems here.
Still moving? Or...
I don't think we should mess with it if we are live.
Okay.
If anyone's there, how well are you hearing us?
Can you hear us at all? Are we lagging at all?
Is everything good?
Is it
one
just...
viewer here who is watching?
We have a bar. It's very low at the moment.
Yeah, let's see if I can turn this up.
Nope. No, that's not what that does.
What does that do?
I don't know.
Oh, there are 5 people here. Hello, can you hear us?
Sorry in advance for bumping that. No, I say in advance. I did that already.
We're fixing some technical problems here, so if you can hear us, let us know. Okay, you can click hello. Yes, perfect. Thank you. Hello.
Perfect. Solid.
We are, before we do the announcements, we are just going to wait a couple minutes to make sure people flood in so they don't miss it.
Yeah. How you guys doing today?
Yeah, how's everyone doing?
Yeah.
This has been a very, very exciting week. I've been watching a lot of these films over and over again. It's pretty cool. You want us to whisper? I'm not.
No, this is an ASMR. Sorry.
Someday, maybe.
Maybe an ASMR horror down the line. But for now, we're just gonna wear our Darkfire shirts and look good doing it.
Yeah. So how are we all doing today? You are excited as we are for this?
Yeah.
We are fantastic. I've been looking forward to this all day. I've been thinking about all the awards
all day. This has been like a week in prep. We definitely thought more about this the whole week. We promise.
Yeah, I'm not undermining how much we thought about this. I'm just talking about my day right now.
And that wasn't sarcasm. We've thought about this all week. We've been paying attention to how all the videos that were uploaded, how much feedback they got, and stuff like that. So yeah, it's been a cool week seeing you guys get the audience you guys deserve, and hope you guys are excited for some awards.
Yeah, we've kept a close eye on the analytics of these videos specifically, and watching as people grow and watch these. A lot of people have commented. A lot of people have liked all your videos. It's pretty exciting, honestly. I didn't expect such much a turnout for this.
Yeah, no, and that's what we wanted out of this, giving an audience to people who deserve it, and you guys definitely deserve it. You worked hard on all this content, I'll call it.
I mean, content's a good word.
Content's a great word. Also, if you also want to look cool as like us, we got the Darkfire shirts over at Redbubble.
Yeah, it's I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I keep outgrowing mine, so I have to keep buying them, and it's sending him money. So
there is a merch link in my channel. I just haven't checked it in a while. I haven't really checked this channel.
They got hoodies too. It's not just, I got the baseball tee. He got his.
They have every style that Redbubble allows, pretty much. You can even get Darkfire posters if you really wanted to.
Is there a shower? Do you do the shower curtain option?
I think I do. I know I have the clock option. I really want to buy a clock.
I kind of want to get this Darkfire shower curtain for when I get my next apartment.
Well, he's saying hoodie.
Hoodie. I do love hoodies.
Hoodie will come out eventually. I am still working on it.
I'm waiting.
Yeah, you see, fun fact, if you know me pretty well, I am really bad with hard drives, and the thing I was keeping hoodie on died. However, I was smart this time, and I backed up all the footage, so now I just need to re-edit it, redo all the sound, and start working on that music.
We shot it in like 2019, so if
we shot it right before the pandemic. I had hair back then.
You did. It was around the time we were also at my sister's wedding too.
Yeah, that was a good time.
Yeah, good time. Yeah, good. Pre-pandemic, you could be in big groups of people. Solid.
You could film in public locations.
Nobody cared. I mean, you can still film in public locations. No one cares a lot. It's just now it's just people will be more like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah, we got a few more minutes. I'm gonna wait till the 5-minute mark hits, so we're just still stalling time.
Yeah.
What else? Tomorrow I'll be releasing Liminally Yours to the public finally, after keeping that kind of hidden away for a solid year.
It's a good movie. Good movie.
Yeah, if any of you saw it, you saw it here first. But tomorrow it will be on the internet forever, which is really exciting. I've been looking forward to getting this film out there finally.
And we shot that one like October 2020, I believe. Watch updates.
Yeah, sorry, I'm very high tech.
Very. It's a spy watch. We do live in the future. We you think we're standing? No, we're sitting. I have a seat.
Yeah, I don't stand anymore. I lost my legs during this pandemic. I'm sorry. I don't know why I need to lie. My legs are fine. All right.
It's just about time.
I am getting really toasty under this light.
It's an LED light. It's not even that warm.
Yeah, but I'm just very warm.
Okay, all right. So,
All right.
let's get this show on the roll. First off, I do want to say before we get into the awards, we will be in a few days. If you give us a few days, we're going to be sending each of you the laurels that you can add to your posters and any other marketing you have for your short films. Then they'll like say specifically like winner or official selection and other stuff like that. So just give a few days to, and as well as those, you will also be getting the constructive criticism and notes that we had on each of your entries. Some films we found it difficult to say a few things just because you guys submitted some pretty cool stuff, but we always try to strive better and help you guys create something better the next time around. Or if you're into re-editing, you can do that as well. But it's your project, and at the end of the day, you take our feedback however you want to.
I definitely gave Drake several hundred notes about Duo in the Dark.
Yes.
Gave him about a 1 out of 4. Anyway, we should get into this award ceremony. We had about 9 qualifying films outside of yours and mine.
Yeah, we had 9 qualifying short films, and we have, I believe, 9 awards.
I believe so. I did not count them, to be honest.
Me neither, but we got a few awards to give out tonight. Many awards. So I think before we hop into our main awards, however, we are going to be giving out. Actually, no, wait, no. That's later.
Let's just run through all the awards that people will be earning, because I don't think we've actually announced that yet.
Okay, so some of the awards you guys will be able to earn tonight is Best Time Filmmaker, Best First Time Filmmaker. You got Best Actor, which that's a gender neutral actor, so it could be actor, actress, as well as Best Cinematography.
We also got Best Animation here and Most Creative, as well as Best Direction and Best of Show, which was deemed by all of you who liked the videos and commented and engaged with them.
Yeah, so those are some of the awards we got. We also have
I'm sorry, I got that mixed up. This fan favorite award. Best of Show is the award we give. I am very sorry.
Yeah, the fan favorite award, which is, I think it's the first award we're going to start with,
yes,
is the one that the audience got to pick, whichever one they liked the most. And so we can just roll into
all right.
Yes, yeah.
Is everyone ready for this? Because I am so excited. I may not sound like it. That's just how I talk. I'm sorry.
We as you can tell, like, we're used to being edited rather than doing this kind of thing live. But we hope you guys have fun with this tonight, and we hope you cheer and get out of your seats when you see your picture win and stuff like that.
Absolutely. So first, for our fan favorite award, I hope this is not reversed.
It's totally reversed.
All right. If you can read this as fan favorite, I'm very sorry. You're broadcasting this from your dimension. Anyway, for our fan favorite, the one that the audience voted on is Ascension.
Woo!
People really like this one. It got the most engagement with a lot of views, a lot of likes, and the most comments. And I don't blame them. It was a very, very creative film with very visually stunning, and just a lot of work was put into creating this original project. Thank you for Cinephiles and Raul for entering this. It was an honor hosting it. You guys are very, very talented, and the audience certainly loved it.
Absolutely. It was a very creative film that I think really pushed the balance of what you know as a filmmaker. Like your talent with visual effects, you really pushed the genre of like what you can do with what you know, because again, all these are low budget films, but it's because of what you knew with visual effects. You added that not only because it's cool to have visual effects, but used it to tell a story, and you used it very precisely, and that's what I really liked about it.
And better yet, you used it to tell an original story, as we've talked about it before. This is an original sci-fi concept that tried to push the boundaries of what one can do with a low budget, and it's certainly worthy of the award.
And our next award of the night is Best First Time Filmmaker. So Best First Time Filmmaker, obviously, it's always absolute just pleasure whenever, it just feels amazing when you complete your first ever film, and that's something we keep wanting to encourage. And we hope we get more entries next year from first-time filmmakers trying out something like that, because it always feels great to finish a movie and have it praised by people.
But for our first-time filmmaker of this festival, we have...
It's in here somewhere. There it is. We got Beware of the Dark by Miguel Pinedo. Again, I worked on this myself, but obviously it's really well done, creative. It's a really well done, creative, atmospheric piece, and very reminiscent of the Ju on the Grudge movies. And I don't know. I'm just very proud of my previous roommate for accomplishing their first ever film.
Yeah, for their first
yeah.
ever film too, something that visually stunning and that tense is honestly incredible for someone who's never like directed their first thing before.
They did a really good job of it too. The set, as I said earlier in the actual festival, the set environment was super fun. He got a lot of his friends who knew the craft to come in and
Mhm.
help him out, and all he had to do was just direct, and he just tried his best, and he came out with something really good. And obviously, as a first-time filmmaker, there's something to learn in the film, and where to take the next one, and that's what we strive for here at Dark Fire Productions.
All right, up next is animation, I believe.
I believe so. Yes, up
All
next
right.
animation.
So for this one, we actually did have like a surprising amount of animation entries in this. Be it like actual 2D animation or like computer animation of any sort.
Yeah.
So like this is kind of an award I didn't expect to give out, but let's give it out. For the best animation goes to Watch Waddle cartoons with Statics. That not unlike, but like most Waddle projects, it's I don't know how to describe it. It's a big multimedia thing. There's a lot of
It's a
different-
blend of live action as well as like the stop motion animation with drawings and so on and so forth. And that's what I feel like is interesting about his type of animation.
exactly, and like blending live action stuff with photography, drawings, and those cutouts that move surprisingly well for cutouts. Like some of the turns, some of the shots there were generally so impressive that it's well deserving of this award.
Yeah.
So, all right. So what's next?
I think it's
you or
most
me?
creative next.
All right.
Most creative is next.
Up next is the most creative award. This one is mainly because we've had such a wide variety of stories. We had horror, we had feel good, we had animation, comedy. So we thought it'd be good to instead of award like
Best writing and
best writing, best editing, we decided we were gonna go with most creative, who had the most like the biggest idea and was able to execute it.
Yeah.
And for most creative award, we got if I can get my fingers on it, we got Who Am I by Cold Blood Studios. This one was very, very creative. I love art house. I love surreal stuff. And this one took a concept so not widely. It's really hard doing this live, you know.
No, I get it. Yeah, we're more better in editing, but we hope this doesn't discredit Dennis's film at all because it is such a wonder. It took me personally multiple rewatches to kind of get it, and unlike you, I have not had a conversation with Dennis to further understand it. So
I ended up watching Who Am I about 3 times, and each time I started understanding it more. A lot of the shots start making sense. It's not as random as one thinks it is, and it has a lot of purpose, which is incredibly creative to do with such a low budget skill.
And especially embracing the style of filming that he was doing. And one of my personal favorite things about it, and I point it out every single time, is that in one of the scenes you use this certain filter that's available on Final Cut, and like every time I see that, I always go like. I always go like, how would I ever use this filter? This filter makes no sense. But Dennis used it in a way that I was like, oh my god, this actually makes sense and it works. Congrats to you for finding use for a useful filter.
Like I said, you can check out Cold Blood Studios' other work because he does such a wide variety of these like very experimental, very expression films that it's just definitely worth a check out. He has such a strong vision that I'm honestly just really hyped to see what this guy does in the future.
Absolutely. And of course, congratulations, Dennis, on the award.
And yes,
You
I will
earned it.
probably talk to you later about what the film means because, like, honestly, I still haven't put it together. I'm still like constantly thinking about it. Like even before I got here, I was still just like thinking about all the shots and putting it together.
All right, next up, we have our Best Actor Award. This is someone who we feel like gave a heck of a performance throughout the whole festival. Like this person pushed themselves beyond their comfort zone, and like I fully bought into their character because that's what also really sells your movie. It's not just your best direction or best well shot cinematography and everything like that. You need a solid actor to carry you through a movie.
Film is a well-oiled machine, and that's always needs everything to run perfectly to.
I didn't write the name on it, but we have the film that won Best Actor, and I feel like once you hear it, you'll know exactly who it is. So, the Best Actor award goes to All They Do Is Whisper
by Jackson Studios.
So, congratulations for that. Honestly, you completely just took it away. Like, your performance absolutely sold us. You brought us into this environment because at first it's nothing much, obviously, when you're just walking around the house doing whatever. But you need that to then go into the dark mind of like, wherever the film takes you later on. And it's just a slow decline that it feels awesome to just see that unfold.
Yeah, there's a buildup in the film, and it as the character keeps going crazier and crazier, you really just like harness that energy and just kept going with it. And that's what I really appreciated in this film. It's honestly, it's the payoff was well worth it.
Very.
You're incredible, dude. Good job.
So congratulations.
All
Next
right.
up is you.
All right, up next is, let me put this down before I drop it. Best Direction. All right, so we got here Best Direction Award. This one, you want to describe it? What do we mean by direction?
Best direction, well, obviously, direction to us means the storyteller, being able to get your vision across clearly. Obviously, you have a crew, you have your cast and stuff like that. And as I just said, actors do carry a film, but the people whose story it is to tell are the directors. So this award, we picked somebody who they clearly had a style. They clearly had a message they were trying to get out there, and it definitely felt like a film that was theirs, and it was a story that was definitely theirs. So we picked this award keeping in mind of just a storyteller telling an entertaining story the best way they knew how.
And that director is Sean Norris for Casa Nostrophobia, one of the coolest alien abduction films I've seen in a long time. My God, I just love that film so much.
It's a wild ride. Once you really get into it, when especially the army sequences, it was just it's a crazy bonkers movie, and it was cool to see it unfold. And I was very just about it right off the top, right at the top of the movie.
Yeah, as a big fan of Zombie Studios films, this is definitely a Sean Norris film, and that is in every way a compliment. I adore some of this guy's direction. He's very good. And up next, we have cinematography, I believe.
Yes, Best Cinematography Award. This doesn't just keep in mind for best like visually like good looking. This is also like the creativity behind the photography of a movie, and like making sure your camera has motivated movement. It's not just random shots cut together and stuff like that. You want to make sure each shot tells a story exactly how you want it to. Everything seems purposeful, and we feel like this filmmaker definitely showcased that.
Yeah, as a cinematographer myself, I find this is probably one of the most important parts of the film. Being able to watch the film and enjoy the visuals of it. And that one goes to.
Yeah, this one goes to Ascension.
Yeah, that was such a beautiful movie.
It visually stunning, and as well as like each shot motivates the story and keeps it going further, because it is a very visual story from what we see, and like the visual effects blend in seamlessly with the cinematography itself, with the rotating lens and everything like that.
The breathtaking shot of that red moon in the sky,
and the color scheme and everything as well. It just it blends together perfectly to show you this amazing visual story brought to us by Raul. And yeah, thank you so much for sharing your movie with us, and we're happy that you got to win this award.
Yes, congratulations, all of you. And then now it is time for the final one.
Well, not yet.
Actually, no.
Yeah, caught you there.
Got me. All right, so there are 2 awards that we don't have physical ones, but we feel they are very important because.
And there will be there will be you'll get the shout out and stuff like that. Maybe Laurel for it as well. It's just we didn't physically print it out. But we are going to talk about judges' picks. These are films that us personally between us two that we thought we both feel like deserve big praise and shout out and stuff like that. So we want to just do those real quickly. Do you want to do yours first?
Let's do yours first.
Okay.
You are the guest after all.
Fair. I wear the shirt too. Whatever. Okay. So firstly, for my judge pick, I enjoyed a lot of the films that we saw here at the film festival, but I think the one that really stuck with me the most was All They Do Is Whisper. Again, as a big fan of the Ju-on the Grudge series, I feel like
Beware the Dark.
I know Beware the Dark was mostly inspired by it, but I also saw a lot of similar atmospheric horror within All They Do Is Whisper, and that's the biggest thing. Like their cinematography shots showed like it made me want to look in the background, like something has to be happening at this exact time. It made you look around panicked because something's got to be happening. and it's the atmosphere
Oh
of it.
god, the atmosphere of that film, I could not get over.
I'm
That's such a
I'm
tense act.
still a little like heartbroken over the dog, but we could talk about that later. But no, congratulations! I really loved All They Do Is Whisper, performance wise, cinematography wise, editing, everything about it. The dog, I'll take or leave, but the rest of it's awesome. Love it. I just don't like dogs dying.
Yes,
I'm
congratulations,
sorry.
Jason Studios. You made an incredible film. We literally cannot see what else you do in the future. I've already taken a bit of a peek at like your short films and such on your channel. And they are as good as All They Do Is Whisper, I think. But anyway, for my judge's choice, yep, I'm glad the dog is still alive. Good.
Good. Yes. No. Please. I needed to know that. Thank you so much.
Anyway, for my judge's choice, I would like to choose "Who Am I" by Cold Blooded Studios. As you already heard ahead, I have been watching this film over and over again. I've been obsessed with the message and the visuals and how they all tie again. It's a film that is well worth analyzing, and I love films like that. So, congratulations, Cold Blood Studios. You have the Judge's Choice Award for this one.
Very nice. And now lastly, we got Best of Show. This Best of Show to us doesn't mean like the best short film out of the bunch and stuff like that, because everyone did an amazing job. For us, this is a film that represents the Darkfire Film Fest the best. We feel like it's an independent short film, low budget, and like
uses its budget for bare necessities.
Very creative. What we really envisioned this film festival to be, and I feel like what we picked does that. So, a drum roll, please.
There we go. And the winner of the Darkfire Film Festival Best in Show is Casa Nostrophobia by Zombie Studios. A very creative, very technically amazing film that definitely captures the vibe of what we do. It's things like abstractions, even creepypasta, not to make the similar creepypasta comparison again, but they all just like represent this idea of like making a short film with just your friends. And I think Sean really encapsulates that while still doing something big like an alien abduction film.
Yeah, no, that's nutty. I've done a few horrors myself. I've done like cabin slashers. I've done paranormal found footage movies, and I recently tackled vampires. And it I personally if I had a log line of what horror movies to tackle next, Aliens last on the line, because I imagine that having to be super big budget, but they pull it off in a way that doesn't have to be, and that's super awesome. I'm so happy for them.
And I even tried to do an alien abduction creepypasta once, and that kind of fell apart after a while.
Fair enough. Aliens aren't easy.
Yeah, but Sean absolutely nailed it, and yeah, including mentions that the gore effects on that were incredible.
The face
coming off. All the blood and viscera going on, just top notch, incredible with a low budget.
And I loved the use of old filmmaking techniques of smaller items appearing bigger and stuff like that, like the alien ship and everything like that. That just threw me back to classic filmmaking and at the core of what it is. And it still shows you so many old techniques still work, and that we shouldn't just leave that all behind us, and that you can employ that into however you want in today's films.
Well, that was the Darkfire Film Festival, a week of celebrating the best of low-budget filmmaking from all around the world. We've gotten some familiar faces in here. We've gotten some new faces, and I've become a fan of several filmmakers in this.
Yeah, no, it's been really cool watching all you guys get the attention you guys deserve. We hope you guys feel like you got that as well. Again, we will be giving you the constructive criticism and the laurels a few days, probably in the middle of next week or so, just to give us some time to type up. We had handwritten things, so we want to make sure you can read it. I have terrible handwriting. Hey, Waddles.
Hey, Waddles. I'm sorry you missed it, but you just won an award, dude.
Yeah, you won Best Animation. Good job, Waddles.
We'll be emailing you too later.
Yes,
so.
yes, we will. But yeah, so we just so we'll get that to you in a few days, just because we want to make sure you guys hear it. But again, the constructive criticism is completely up to you guys. You can take it how you will. We are not here to judge. We're judges, but we're not here to tell you how to do filmmaking. We're not here to tell you to do anything else. We're here to just we wanted to just give you an audience. I feel like we accomplished that here at the Darkfire Film Fest.
Well, again, congratulations to everyone who participated. I hope to be able to do this again maybe next year and be able to see your faces once again. But until then, I'll be watching all your channels closely. If you guys want to check out the rest of the people who entered, I'm going to keep the trailer up for a little bit, and so you can get to their channels. But for now, I will be going on YouTube and removing all your short films so people can watch the ones that won on the original person's channel and
You
get them
guys, yes,
traction.
you guys deserve the actual attention. We don't
Mhm.
want to hog it here on the channel, but we hope to maybe do this again next year.
Yeah, I
maybe.
hope so,
I
maybe.
hope so too. Get some more entries. So if filmmaking friends, tell them to enter next year, as
Mhm.
well as if you have friends who haven't ever done a film before, we could always use some more first-time filmmakers because this is the environment to do it in.
Again, congratulations. Thank you all for participating. This has been a very fun ride. I hope to see you guys all in the future.
Absolutely. You guys take care.
Bye.
Ah.
Didn't end yet.
Ah!